Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video, we'll be taking a look at the Age of Sigmar Warscrolls for the Darkoath Savagers and the Tarantulos Brood. A good weekend ahead as we've got the pre-order of Warcry Red Harvest tomorrow, and we've already looked at all the contents, and we've also looked at the price as well. So we've got some different prices here for different parts of the world. So really looking forward to getting this pre-order in. Also this weekend is going to be the celebration for the 1-year anniversary of my channel, and I'll be announcing the giveaway, and the battles will be taking place to see who's going to win these awesome prizes. But until then, I thought it'd be quite cool to take a look at the new Age of Sigmar Warscrolls that have been released today for the Darkoath Savagers and the Tarantulos Brood. So nice article today for Warcry Red Harvest, and it's showing us how we can use the warband miniatures that were included in the set for Age of Sigmar. So we've got a war scroll for the Tarantulos Brood, and we've got a war scroll for the Darkoath Savagers as well. So let's go and take a look at them, and we just click these download buttons and then you can download them, and I'll put a link to this article in the description below. So let's have a look at the Darkoath Savagers first. So you can download this as a PDF, as it's going to be like A4 size, and it's going to give you all the information you need to play them in Age of Sigmar. And here's the characteristics. We've got a wounds of 1, a movement of 6 inch, a save of 5+, and bravery is 6. And then if we look at the weapons, we've got those Darkoath weapons, so a real mix of axes and swords and all sorts going on there, with shields, double-handed axes as well, so a real good mix. And with these weapons, the range is going to be 1 inch. We can make 2 attacks. It's a 4+ to hit, a 4+ to wound, and no rend, and the damage is 1. And here it tells us that each model in a Darkoath Savagers unit is armed with Darkoath weapons, but there are a few criteria that we have to meet with what miniatures we include. And so here we have to include 1 Slaughterborn. So 1 in every 10 models in this unit must be a Slaughterborn. And we add 1 to the attacks and damage characteristics of that model's melee weapons. In addition, a Slaughterborn can issue commands to their own unit. So that's going to change that attack from a 2 to a 3 and the damage from a 1 to a 2. In yesterday's article, we saw the proven, and here it tells us that 2 in every 10 models in this unit must be a proven, and add 1 to the damage characteristic of those models' melee weapons. So that's going to change that damage from a 1 to a 2. So this is good. So if we do get this warband and we want to use them in Age of Sigmar, you have to build 2 of them as proven. So there is going to be some build options here. We saw that in the sprues of the videos previously, and so we will have to build 2 of them as a proven. One of my favourite models from the Darkoath Savagers is the Godspeaker, that sorceress with the eyeball in her hand. Awesome miniature, and 1 in every 10 models in this unit must be a Godspeaker. And at the start of your hero phase, roll 1 dice for each Godspeaker in this unit. For each 6, you receive 1 command point that can only be spent during that turn to allow a Slaughterborn from this unit to issue a command. We've also got some abilities, and the first one is called Death Blow, and it says here that these fearsome warriors can fell an enemy warrior with a single well-placed strike, sending a decapitated head tumbling into the blood-stained dirt below. If the unmodified hit roll for an attack made with a Darkoath weapon is 6, that attack inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target in addition to any normal damage. So that sounds pretty cool. We want to be looking out for those 6s to get some mortal wounds in there. And we've got another ability called Oath of Conquest. And here, heeding their Godspeaker's proclamations, these warriors seek to earn glory by driving back the enemy. If you gain control of an objective previously controlled by your opponent while this unit is contesting it, this unit fulfills its oath. Once this unit fulfills its oath, until the end of the battle, this unit has a 5+ ward. And now at the very bottom we've got the keywords. So here we've got Chaos, Slaves to Darkness, Mortal, Darkoath, and Darkoath Savagers. If we scroll down to the bottom of this PDF, it tells us here the unit size is going to be 10 and the points are going to be 100. So the unit size will be 10 and there's 10 models included in the Red Harvest box. Next, we've got the Tarantulus Brood Warscroll. There's a lot more going on here. We've got some different weapons, so lots to read through. And here we've got the characteristics with the wounds of 1, bit more movement now at 8. We've got saving on a 6+, and bravery is 6. Let's check out those missile weapons first, and these are called envenomed projectiles. And these have got a nice range of 8 inches. You can make 1 attack. It's a 4+ to hit, a 2+ to wound, nothing for rend, and the damage is 1. So these envenomed projectiles, I think these are the spears we saw on the sprues in the previous video. So it looks like we're going to get some ranged weapons on some of the fighter cards, or perhaps an ability that they can use. So we wait and see. That's for Warcry I'm talking about. So we wait and see on what those abilities or extra fighter cards will be for that. But there we go. There's the envenomed projectiles. Some great missile weapons to use in Age of Sigmar. Then when we get a bit closer, we can get stuck in with some melee weapons, and we've got brood weapons, which are a range of 2 inch, can make 2 attacks. To hit is a 4+, to wound is a 4+, nothing for rend, and damage is 1. We've also got some venomous bites, and these are going to be a lot closer with 1 inch, 4 attacks, it's a 5+ to hit, 3+ to wound, nothing for rend, and the damage is also 1. It tells us here that each model in a Tarantulus Brood unit is armed with both brood weapons and those envenomed projectiles. So you've got some nice variety there, having the 2 weapons. But now let's have a look at what the requirements are for the different models and the different fighters. And it tells us, first of all, that for the Broodmaster, 1 in every 13 models in this unit must be a Broodmaster. And we can add 1 to the attacks characteristic of that model's melee weapons. In addition, Broodmasters can issue commands to their own unit, so we can only add 1 to the attacks of melee weapons. So for those brood weapons, that's going to change the attacks from a 2 to a 3. Next, we've got spider swarms, and 3 in every 13 models in this unit must be spider swarms. And spider swarms are armed with venomous bites instead of the brood weapons and envenomed projectiles. So we need 3 out of 13, and you get 13 models in the Red Harvest box set, and 3 of those are going to be the spider swarms. We've got 2 abilities here, and the first one is Skittering Ascent, and this is the same name that we saw for Warcry, but here it says that through profane and flesh-altering rituals, the warriors of the Tarantulus Brood can scuttle across terrain with the speed and skill of a true arachnid. When this unit makes a move, it can pass across terrain features in the same manner as a model that can fly. So these are going to be great with that movement 8 and then this ability. That's pretty cool and really plays into the narrative of this warband. We've also got another ability called Creeping Summons, and here the Broodmasters of the Eightfold Watcher have a strange and dark symbiosis with the swarms of venomous spiders that accompany them, calling forth an ever-growing horde that can overwhelm the enemy. And at the start of your hero phase, you can return D3 slain spider swarms to this unit for each Broodmaster in the unit. So another nice narrative ability there, and you can just imagine he's summoning these spiders. They're crawling out of the ground, maybe from under his cloak, coming from all directions, and so we can respawn those. So this is really great. I like this ability. Then we've got the keywords, which are Chaos, Slaves to Darkness, Mortal, Cultists, and Tarantulus Brood. Scrolling down to the bottom of the PDF you can download, it shows us that the unit size is 13, and that's the number of models in the box, and they're going to cost 110 points. So I'd love to know what you think about these War Scrolls and which one stands out to you the most. Do you think they'll be a good addition to a Slaves to Darkness army? I bought the Slaves to Darkness Battle Tome a while ago, and I'm determined to get stuck in and give it more of a shot this Age of Sigmar. And I'm looking at maybe developing all the Warcry models into one really cool army, and I think that would look awesome. And so I think I've really got to get stuck into that book a lot more and really learn it a lot better, see how I can introduce these guys as well. So I've got so many Warcry warbands painted, and we've got some big guys like the Ogroid Myrmidon, the Foamroid Crusher as well. It'd be great to include all of those. I've also got the Lord on the Carcadrak, which I think will be an awesome leader. If you're interested in picking up Warcry Red Harvest, either for Warcry or for Age of Sigmar, then it's available to pre-order tomorrow, and the Games Workshop have put up a pre-order weekend promise for their website. So if you order or pre-order before 8 AM on Monday the 8th of November, you're guaranteed to get a box. We had a look at the prices in an earlier video, and that's available on the channel if you want to check it out. I'll link to it at the end of this video as well. And we've got the price for the UK at 130, Europe 160 euros, and US $210. So that's without discount. So hopefully we can get some discount, and I'll put a link in the description below that will take you to Element Games, where you can save up to 20% on all your gaming products, and so you should get a good saving on this Red Harvest box as well. If we get 20% of this, you could be looking at paying £104 for it. So I think that would be a really great price. And there's also some brilliant other products on there too. I'll also put a link to Wayland Games. That's a good option because they also have great discounts, sometimes a little bit higher than 20%. And so, you know, if you could get this Warcry close to £100, I think Red Harvest for that price would be a great deal. There'll be affiliate links. They don't cost you anything extra. You can save that money and you support the channel, as I get a small commission for every sale. So if you do decide to do that, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. You can also still enter for the 1-year anniversary of the channel. We've got a great giveaway going on, giving away the Dominion box set, some of my books, the Amazon voucher, and this amazing Foameroid Crusher Pro painted by my friend Bjorn. And so thanks so much to him for painting and donating this awesome model to the channel. I'm very grateful to get that support, and I think whoever wins it is going to be really lucky. I'll put a link in the description below to that video, and also I'll link it at the end of this video so you can click straight away and then go and enter. Really easy, just subscribe, add a comment, and that's all there is to it. And then on Sunday we'll be doing some battles where we play off to see who wins each of those prizes. So can't wait for that, it's going to be great fun. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page. And thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out. And you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description and it'd be great to see you there.